Hey guys, so I've just finished a new book that I want to talk to you guys about. I've actually finished 3 books because they came as a set on my Kindle, so I just powered through the lot of them. And by powered through the lot of them, I mean I've been reading them for over a month now. But if you were to read them yourselves, it would take little under a day to read them. But as I am in the middle of exam season, I have been too busy to really try reading, so I've been taking it slow. But it's that kind of series where you can take it as slow as you want. You don't forget what's going on. Easy reading. Um, I don't know if you can see this. The Guardians of Childhood by Nicholas Joyce. The first 3, the next ones are not out yet. And I don't know if you saw Rise of the Guardians at Christmas, but these are the books that movie was based on. And I know what you're thinking. These are children's books. And I am a little old, probably, to be reading children's books. But I don't care, because they were totally worth reading. They were cute and nice, and like I said before, they were really, really easy to read, which is perfect. It's great to not have to read a book and worry about the love angles and the triangles and the possible murderer. It gets a bit repetitive, and sometimes you just need to take a step back and read something that is cute and innocent and not difficult. So I chose these, and they were really, really worth it. I do admit that I did see the movie first, and I didn't actually know there were books until a while ago. There are actually picture books as well, but I don't have those. I didn't realize there were books until just before I bought them, when a friend of mine told me, and then I became really interested in the story and how it would unravel, because the film obviously left a lot out. But after reading the books, I actually see that the film changed everything. Everything was so different, and Jack Frost isn't in these, and he was the main character of the film. But no, the books are definitely better. I just thought the idea was really ingenious, just the way it was written and the way it was thought out. I mean, it's not a complicated story, obviously, because it is a children's book, so it has to be easy for someone of 8 or 7 to understand, but it is very, very well thought out. Just this whole idea, and you just gotta sit back and think, who comes up with this stuff? You know? But no, it was definitely worth reading. There was a lot of it, I was a little bit in awe of how someone could come up with this idea. The characters, there are 3 books. The first one is Santa Claus, Nicholas St. North, as he is known in the books, the Easter Bunny, or E. Aster Bunnymund, and Toothiana, the Tooth Princess Queen. I don't know. But the way they came about and what they do is just amazing. And I'm really, really glad that I did read them, because it was just something that I feel I missed out on as a kid, because I would have loved them then, probably more than I do now, but I really, really, really loved them. And there were these great backstories to how Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and the Boogeyman came about. The Boogeyman's in particular was heartbreaking. Oh man. It's just, and like how they all come together to form the Guardians. And then there was another character who wasn't in the film but is in the books, Catherine, and she is a giant goose. Like, I really like them. Sometimes it is just so nice to have something that is cute and easy to read. I've said that like 6 times, but it's true. It's like when you're in the middle of your examinations or work stress, and you can just sit down with a cup of tea and just get lost in something that doesn't require a lot of imagination on your part, because it's very simple, the idea, because we all know who Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny, we all know who those are. So to be able to read about it is fantastic. And I would totally advise reading them if you're, 6 or 18. You should still read them. The illustrations as well are just gorgeous. And I don't know, even on the Kindle, which I was a bit worried whenever I heard there was illustrations, a bit worried about how it would look on this. But even at that, it came up really, really well. You could see it very, very clearly, and it was fantastic. It really, really was. The cover, well, I think I got the different cover because I got all three at once. But the individual covers are just lovely. The artwork all together is just beautiful. Even the text, and I'm not sure if it's the same if you buy it in physical form, I assume it is. The text is, it's very scripty. It's not like, the regular text you would get in a book. And it's just really nice. There's really a lot of effort put into these books. The language is selected so carefully, but the children's book factor comes out because every chance they get, they use puns and humour, but that's not a bad thing. In fact, I rather like it myself. The way they have all the characters interact with each other, the way they speak, the way they act, the way they are written is just fantastic. Now, I don't know about you, but I just think that whole idea is quite unique. I don't know of any books written about Santa Claus that weren't aimed at 2-year-olds. Because I, at 16 years old, could sit down and read this and enjoy it without thinking, God, this is so predictable. Oh my God, this is like every Christmas movie ever made. Because it wasn't. It was unique. It was its own, and it was really, really, really great. And you should check them out because it's totally worth it. So that's it for this video. For more book reviews, you should check our Tumblr regularly because I do that as often as I can, less frequently because we have exams in 2 weeks. You should just check out our Tumblr for everything because I'm there all of the time. The next video should be up reasonably soon, but don't expect too much because it is exam season. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.